It's so beautiful. Hey guys, I'm going to Florida in 3 days and I need to get ready because I've not packed or done anything for the trip. I'm still in my PJs because I was working at home all day. Yesterday I slept with my wet hair in a braid, so it's very messy. My curls hate me. So I might put my hair up and then I have to get changed, and I want to go to Target to buy lashes. I've been wearing cluster lashes for the past month, I would say, month or two. Actually since August when I went to Chicago. I'm obsessed with them. I love the look of them on me. However, it's very tedious putting on each cluster, so I want to go buy the full strip ones again because I do have quite a bit of packs of lashes. However, I'm phasing out of the big showy ones and I want to get more natural ones. And I was also looking back at some pictures of mine. I don't know what lash it was, but I used to have a really cute lash and it looked so good on my eyes. You guys probably know I have really uneven eyes, so I'm really picky about my lashes, but I'm gonna go get an old pair I used to buy at Target and see if those are the ones from the pictures. And I don't think I have to get anything else from there. Oh, I will get sunscreen though, because I did pay for a check bag. The only reason why I got a check bag this time is because it was only $5 more than the regular carry-on. And since I'm going to Epic Universe and it's gonna be so freaking hot and the sun's gonna be blazing, I felt like it was worth it to get a check bag so that I can bring full-size liquids. And then after that, it will probably be time for me to go to my nail appointment. I talked about this in the previous video, but I'm doing a tea party themed birthday shoot and I want purplish pink nails. I have been to this girl before. She's super sweet. We had a really good conversation last time. The last time I went to her was for Vegas. I loved those nails. Her work is really good. And at that time she was still working from her parents' basement. I think now she has a new salon, so super happy for her. I don't think I'm gonna film in there though because it'll be a little bit awkward, a little bit too much for me. But yeah, I'm super excited. Let me go change and then we'll run to Target. I almost forgot I had to run back inside and grab my husband's card. And then I wanted to show you guys my little Miffy chain. I am actually running really close to time here, so I'm gonna run in really quick and grab the two stuff I need. Of course, I forgot to finish filming yesterday, but here are my nails. My nail tech did such a good job. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys my inspo already in another video. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy with them. I think nowadays what's really popular are tiers. Originally I booked tier 2. She used to have a description on her website about the different tiers because it goes up to 4, I believe. We were texting and she was saying these are tier 3 nails, and I was fine with that because I knew that the design I wanted was going to be more intricate. Every single nail is different, so I was fine with moving up to tier 3. But honestly, I feel like she undercharged herself because I really feel like this is tier 4. Usually when I go to other people's bookings, tier 4 is the one where every single nail has a different design. But my nail tech is so sweet. I did admit to her that I usually hop from nail techs because I don't like to see the same people, especially if I've already had like an awkward interaction with them. All of my nail techs in the past that I've gone to, I've always had a little bit of an awkward interaction with them and never felt comfortable fully going back. But this nail tech that I'm currently going to, I feel like she's super sweet. We both talk to each other. Like, she asked me questions, I ask her questions, which I really appreciate. But at the same time, we do have those moments where we are just silent during the appointment, which I'm totally fine with because I know she needs that time to focus on the nail art, and then I just like to watch her do her work as well. I usually am uncomfortable in silence, but around her I think it's fine. That was a big thing with my other nail techs, is in the past we would sit in silence and I felt so weird. One nail tech I went to, she was playing a kids show. I think it was Bunked on Disney, and I didn't feel comfortable to ask her to switch it, so I just watched that show on her little phone that she had, which I was thankful she had something, you know, but also I was like, I don't want to watch Bunked. I guess it's probably my problem though, because I totally could have just asked and she probably would have just changed it. But yeah, I think this girl is gonna be my nail tech for the future. You guys already know I don't really like to get my nails done that much, which I also told her. I'm not one to get my nails done every month just because they are so annoying. Like, they're always in my way, and I actually much prefer press-on nails because then I can rip them off whenever I get tired of them. I did request for them to be short because I just like shorter nails. I can function better with them, and also you guys know I like to play video games a lot, so when I'm clicking on my keyboard it gets a little tough with long nails. Even this length honestly has been tough because I tried yesterday. I wasn't even playing games, I was just trying to type on my keyboard and I struggled so hard. These nails were I think it was like $105, which is such a good price. I was just looking at somebody else's TikTok and they charge this length, or probably a little bit shorter, basic plain fall burgundy nail color. It was $75 or something like that. I will say though that I think her pricing is so cheap right now because she does take quite a lot of time. She is recently licensed, and yesterday she was telling me she's working on getting faster, and honestly I don't even mind. We did sit there, I think my appointment went on for 3 hours. This detailed work isn't easy, so I understood that, and I knew that she was going to take her time and she was going to make them look as beautiful as she could. Also, when I have a nail appointment, I set aside that extra time just because I know how much work goes into it. So yeah, I wasn't bothered at all by how long it took. I do think people who are more willing to pay for a higher price are going to go to somebody who is really quick with their work and can get this done in like an hour or two. Right now, that's not my focus. I prefer paying a lower price for even if I have to sit in the chair for an hour longer, because personally I cannot justify spending $150 or more for nails. I'm pretty sure the first time I ever got my nails done in a salon, I got long burgundy nails for my graduation in high school, and those were $125. My boyfriend, now husband, but boyfriend at the time, paid for them, so obviously I didn't care. But now that I think about it, my set was so basic. I think I had one nail on each hand. I think it was the ring finger that had a jewel or two, but spending that money on nails for a basic set like that was insane, and I would never do that again. I don't feel like that is worth it. I definitely feel like some people need to rethink their pricing, but at the same time I do respect people who, you know, price themselves to what they want to price themselves to, and they have their client base who will want to pay for that. So I'm not that client base, but good for them that they do have that. On a similar note, I was just gonna order my birthday cake. It does have a lot of piping. It has vintage piping, ruffles, little florals, it has bows, and the lady I was gonna order from, she charged $110, which again, I know it's tedious, but it's a 6-inch cake, the size of my phone, right? I think I honestly was a little offended that she just gave me the price and she didn't break it down, so I had to ask her. It wasn't like I was disrespectful, like, oh my god, your price is outrageous. I was just like, can I see what you're charging me for? Which I felt was totally valid, and then she kind of left me on scene for a couple hours. Finally, she responded to me. Basic cake, 6-inch cake, chocolate with vanilla icing inside, $50. Basic cake, nothing, no piping. But then on top of the cake, vintage piping, $45. Okay, yes, that is reasonable. Vintage piping does take a lot of work. I bake too for fun on the side. I've tried piping, it's not easy. So yes, $45, I understand. Time consuming, you're paying yourself for the hours, whatever. 50 plus 45, 95. I wouldn't even question that. I would pay it. But then she goes on and adds $5 to put these skinny bows on the cake, which should just be included, I feel like, in the piping. I don't know. I think I'm so salty about adding that $5 for these tiny little bows. And then also she charged $10 extra for extra colors. I think $10 is a little bit of a reach, like $5. Okay, I get that. I went on another girl's page and she was only charging $3 extra for extra colors. But realistically, why do you need $10 to cover the expense of dyeing frosting that you're already gonna make? Anyway, yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little bit of a cheaper customer. I just thought it was crazy that she was charging me $5 just for a couple bows around the cake. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a different baker at the moment. Again, there's certain points where I'm understanding, like the $45 for vintage piping, fine. But why are you adding $5 for bows? It's a 6-inch cake. It's no bigger than my face. I'm always stunned whenever I have to order a cake, which is why usually I will make my own birthday cake. Anyway, I think I'm going on a really long tangent about this. But yeah, let's get into the next thing I want to talk about, which is Florida. I'm leaving on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I actually have to sleep over at my parents' house tomorrow. So we're gonna leave around 5, which is actually, we'll probably leave early, like 4:30. That means I have to be packed by tomorrow, like 12 p.m. ideally. And guess what? I haven't packed anything. Nope. I have not touched anything. Honestly, this trip snuck up on me. I completely forgot about it until I saw my friend like 2 days ago. We went to the pumpkin patch. I do have to go dig through my clothes because I put away my summer clothes. I'll probably wear jean shorts because it's gonna be hot and I don't have any other short bottoms unless I wanted to wear a skirt, which would low-key be really cute for pictures. But also, I already wore this skirt that I'm thinking of to Japan. I am gonna write a list because that always helps me so that I don't forget stuff. I forgot that I wanted to film the trip, so I had to prepare all my camera gear. Usually I do write my list in my phone, but I have so many notes in here, I think over 200, and my iCloud storage is so full. I think writing is becoming less and less common. I've been noticing this anytime I have to write on a piece of paper. My handwriting is horrendous. I did recently go to Miniso and I got this Mickey day scheduler. My plan is to use this for scheduling content, but there's also some note pages that I think I want to use for stuff like this whenever I need to make a list or something. Instead of putting it in my phone, I can put it on paper and practice writing again. This is what the day scheduler looks like. Eventually, I will find some time to actually schedule out my content, which I do really need to do before I go to Florida because I have so much stuff that I need to post and not enough time. I have so much pumpkin patch stuff to post that I edited really late. The fall season is ending and nobody's gonna care about the pumpkin patch anymore. I really wanted a different character for the book, but they only had Mickey. I remember when I went to Miniso in Texas, they had so much cuter stuff and a better selection. From TJ Maxx, I got this dual tip highlighter set. I'm planning to use it with my scheduler because I think it'll look so much cuter than a pen. And here I go struggling to open the box. This is why I hate nails. I can't open it. There we go. I'm gonna make space at the table and start writing my list. We're in the midst of packing, so there is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna look at my checklist and see what I still have to get together. But so far, I think I'm getting an idea for my outfits. First, I have this skirt that I was thinking of wearing with this pink top. It's sleeveless. I did check the weather. It's supposed to be 70 degrees. I don't know what their 70 degrees is like. Over here, when it's 70 degrees, it's still a little bit cold for me. But Florida is way closer to the ocean, so I'm guessing it's gonna be super humid. And that's why I like the idea of this sleeveless top, but at the same time, I don't think it gives me the most flattering shape. I don't even have a flattering shape to begin with. So the struggle is real. Outfit number 2, I'm definitely gonna bring these jean shorts. These are my favorite jean shorts right now. They're from, I think, American Eagle. The only thing I hate about it is I got it when this waistline was trending, the V one. But now I hate the cut because it was definitely just a trend and now that's died down and I don't really see V-cut waistlines. But it's fine because if I wear a top that covers the waist, it won't even matter anyways. I'm bringing 2 bathing suits. Well, I have one bathing suit, the brown one that I wore in Vegas, and then I'm bringing this swim top and swim shorts because I hate showing my bottom. My sister got me these for my birthday. I'm gonna use this to pack my makeup in. This will probably hold some of my liquids like my face wash and moisturizer. I always forget to bring them for some reason, so I did make sure to write it on my list so I'll remember. Most hotels will provide shampoo and conditioner, but face wash and moisturizer is kind of just on your own. Back to my first outfit, I would probably wear this to Epic because it has pink and I could play off of the whole peach vibe. So then I was thinking I'll bring this pink bag that I got and I wore to Japan. It actually was really handy when I went to Japan because I could wear it like a backpack and it fit a lot of stuff. And then I could wear it in the front too if I ever needed to grab my stuff in the bag. It has lots of pockets. The only problem is that I was debating bringing my tripod into Universal. My friend Katie, bless her heart, she's really bad at taking photos, so I know I'm gonna need a tripod, but it doesn't really fit in my bag really comfortably. I guess it does fit, but does it look dumb? I don't know, something I'll have to think about. I am still gonna bring it for the trip because I'll probably want to film stuff in the hotel room and I'll want a tripod, but it's just gonna be a big decision if I'm gonna bring this into the park yet or not. So I have my battery things. What are they called? I have to charge those. I have pajamas. No, wait, I don't have pajamas. I need to think of a concert outfit as well. I'm not even gonna lie, I've barely progressed in my packing. I haven't even decided my concert fit, which was the last thing I remember recording, because I actually went to lay on the couch and relax. And then we went to Target and bought snacks. And now I'm hungry. It is 6:48. Oh my gosh, I thought it was later because it's so dark already. We went to Trader Joe's the other day and I really want to try the tteokbokki tonight. So let's make it together. Look at this sauce, it looks so good. Gotta look at the meniscus, just a splash more. While I'm cooking, I'm trying to research the best itinerary for Epic. It's between right now going to Isle Burke first or Super Mario World. I personally would choose Mario, but I think my friend would probably choose Isle Burke, so that might be a little bit hard. I'm just waiting for the tteokbokki to finish, but I want to snack on my M&Ms. These are my faves. Here's my girl dinner. Right now I'm practicing a hairstyle for Epic Universe. I wanted to do heart braids. Originally I was just gonna do some at the top of my head, but then I saw this girl on TikTok do these side braids, so I want to try it out and see if it looks cute. My nail tech recently went to Epic this year too, and she was telling me she had her hair in braid all day because it was so muggy and disgusting. So this is also just prepping in case it is really hot and I don't want to wear my hair down, which tends to be the case because my hair is really puffy in the humidity. I'm doing it a little bit different than she did. So this is what the hairstyle looks like right now. And then to make the heart appear more, I'm gonna try to clip it somehow with something. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so perfect. I bought these clips on Amazon and there's a crown shaped one. Oh, I'm so excited to use that. Look at how cute this is. I'm sorry, you guys are standing on something that's not really stable, so the camera's shaking a lot. Okay, there you go. This is a little crown. I was just watching a TikTok and this girl said that some staff really liked her outfit and they let her into the Ministry of Magic line. So I'm hoping, you know, I'm gonna be so cute that somebody's gonna want to bring this up to the front of the line. So this is what it looks like. And my hair is quite thin, so I'm just gonna try to loosen up the braids. I should try bubble braids. I know that kind of helps with the thinness. And I think I'm gonna try to place another crown up here so it'll hold the heart a little better. I was actually in the middle of editing a video. I recently changed my posting days to Sundays because for the first time I actually looked at my analytics and most of my viewers are on Sundays. I was originally posting on Thursdays, which I did have quite a lot of viewers on Thursdays as well, but I just want to test something out. Okay, this is the hair. I don't know, you can't really tell it's a heart. I think I should do this side so that we can get a complete view. I didn't finish my train of thought, but I've been editing a video that I have to get up on Sunday because I arrive back in the city on Sunday, and that is just gonna be super crazy turnaround. I actually have a really simple vlog going up on Sunday anyway, so I think it's pretty doable. It's just actually getting down to edit the video is a little bit difficult, as you can see. I'm doing everything in my power to procrastinate. I went to the gym, I'm now doing my hair. I was cooking, eating snacks, watching TikToks, so I love procrastination. This is what this side looks like. It kind of looks like a pretzel. Let me go put on the shirt that I think I'm gonna wear to Epic. We have a little bit of a problem. We can't really see this side because of my bangs. And then this one looks a little cleaner, I will admit. I do like this one a little bit better since you can kind of tell it's more of a heart. It looks like half a heart at least. This one literally looks like a pretzel to me. I think my problem is I need to move the hearts a little bit lower so they don't mix in with my bangs. I finished this side. I definitely like it better with the dragon braids, and then I added a little bit of jewelry. It is still hard to see the heart, but it looks way better than whatever this is. Just debating if I'm even gonna keep the heart in the end because again, you can't really see it. But I'm gonna look up some ways on how to fix that. Hear me out, okay? I have a checked bag. I've had these 2 little mini bottles. I got these last year for Halloween. My company was giving out little goodie bags. So they're fallish flavors. I have nowhere else to drink these, so I'm gonna bring it with us in my checked bag. And then maybe me and Katie will drink it before the park. It's only like 2 shots, so it'll give us a light little buzz, but I'm also scared because I'm weaker than I used to be. Okay, y'all, I have an hour before we have to leave. I basically finished packing my suitcase. I just have to finish packing my backpack, which has some of the more important stuff that I'll need actually on the plane since my checked bag will be under the plane. Mostly today I've been editing a lot of videos because I have to post a lot of fall content before November 1st hits because a lot of people shift into that Christmas spirit, which I'm the same way. I love Christmas, so as soon as it's November 1st, I'm like ready to go for Christmas. So yeah, the content has been my main focus. I still have a video I have to edit that I'm gonna post Sunday, but I'll have time at my parents' house, so I think I'll finish editing at their house. But yeah, I'm gonna close out the vlog because I'm very stressed and I have lots to do. Thank you so much if you watched all the way. I will see y'all in the next one.